I swear y'all be like, I'm gonna get these damn Zodiac videos up. Because people be so friggin' sensitive about this shit. If I haven't reiterated this 1,000 times, these Zodiac videos are in fun. Do not take these videos too hard. Do not absorb them. Now, granted, I may use real situations to make fun of them, because that's all it is. It's just so you can take a laugh at yourself. So you can just laugh at yourself and just laugh at it and just be like, haha, I do that sometimes. But you people sometimes be so sensitive. You be like, Jesus, go drink a cup of goddamn smooth grooves, please. Or smooth moves. You know that tea that you drink at the boo-boo tea? Do something. Jesus. Frick. Now, because, y'all get so sensitive about your sign, let me just go ahead and go in on a Libra because, excuse me, guys, before I'm going to sleep, because I guess, you all think that I just like to go in on other signs. No. I'm about to give Libra the business. You want it? Here it go. Libra exposed. Let's talk about it. Okay, so let me just throw out there what people have said about us, that we are promiscuous, that we lie, that we sleep around, that we can be vindictive. If we make you mad and you're in a relationship, you better watch out because we'll find your friend and screw them. It's funny when people make those comments. I never negate them, I never go in and be angry about them. Never, because I know what a Libra is capable of. I know it. So I'm not angry about it. I don't get in my feelings and try to, go in on people. I know what my sign is capable of. I'm not going to get mad at the truth. So let's talk about this. The Libra, and I'm going to tell you why I ain't shit, because I tell y'all all the time, I'm not shit. Part of the reason, 99% of the reason why I'm single, people, is because I'm not shit. And I'm not shit because of my sign. I know what I am. And let me say this, and I did it today. Matter of fact, I did it like a month or two ago. Well, let's say this. So when you meet a Libra, we are very charming. A person can be very intrigued by us because we seem mysterious and aloof, like a butterfly, free. And people enjoy and love that energy about us, that we seem really easygoing and happy, and they love that energy about us. But the truth of the matter is, we're that person most of the time. But we can turn into a bitch whenever. We don't know when it happens. We don't know when it strikes. All we know is just we wake up and we be like, what just happened? What happened? Much like the Gemini. I'm telling you. I know what I am. I know what I'm capable of. We can be mean, stubborn, tactless, all those things. And what's crazy is when you see us at our best, you would never know that we have those capabilities until we fall asleep. I call it the blackout. And y'all, I'm laughing because as a grown woman, I'm mature enough and old enough and experienced enough to recognize what I am and my flaws and embrace them, and just try to, wherever I'm aware of the blackout, I try to be like, wait a minute, bitch, you blacking out, bitch, pull it back. So I do try to control it. But what is so scary is because now that I'm maturing, when I meet people, like today, I met a guy today in the Safeway. I mean, he was smitten just like that. And effortlessly, I was pulling him in. Effortlessly. But when I was pulling him in, I knew I wasn't going to call the dude. I knew I wasn't going to give the dude no more than what I was giving him. And I knew that he was enamored with me. But when I walked away from him, I walked away. And I know that when he gets home or wherever it is, I know he's going to wait for my call, because my energy was so good with him that he was like, look, I want to take you to the movies. Let's go see Wonder Woman together, because we was discussing how we like certain kind of movies together. And, and I'm telling him that I can't wait to see Wonder Woman. Not for the feminist thing, but because I love save the world type movies. And he was ready. And I was like, I'm not calling this ninja. Child, I ain't shit. Now let me tell you why we'll drive somebody crazy. Okay? This is why we need strong signs. Okay? This is why we need a uber masculine sign. Because we can be very what's that word? Convincing. Because when we get ready, we can argue, And it's so crazy to me because with my ex, the Leo, in most cases, I would just look at him. Because I'm saying to myself, I'm not finna argue with you. I don't do no arguments. Oh, but when I was ready to argue, oh, baby, I could argue with the best of them. And guess what? When I did argue and he just gave up and threw his hands up, I was like, all right, Nay, all right. You know what I did? Well, baby, maybe I can do such and such. Maybe I can. I flipped it. And went to his side. That's why I need a uber masculine sign. A sign to just tell me, go over there. Go make some tacos. Shut the F up. Just go over there. And when you have somebody strong enough in that regard to make the decisions for you, you don't have to make no decisions. Because leave it to a Libra to make a decision. Or we'll be Team Purple on Monday. And then on Tuesday, child, we be Team Green. That's why I say I'm not trying to hurt nobody. I know what I'm capable of. And I always tell people that. Like the last time that I messed with the young dude, the Aries, I had promised him that I was not going to hurt him. And I made all efforts not to hurt him. But child, I don't know. I don't know. Now, let me tell you something else. What is hard and difficult for us, Libras, in a relationship, and I'm going to say how I mess up in relationships and how, now, like I said, I've grown, but it takes you a lifetime to learn a lesson. The thing about us is, when we're not in the blackout phase, we're very kind, we're very loving, we're very generous, we're very giving, kind-hearted, unselfish, just everything good and beautiful about a human being. And what happens is, is when we get with a mate, especially a fire sign mate, they're not built like that. Fire signs are built for self-preservation, period. Self-preservation. It's a fire sign. Let me reiterate that. Any Libra that's messing with a fire sign, confirm what I'm saying. They may love you, but their number one goal is self-preservation. And as a Libra, as a big sister Libra, it was hard for me to understand, look, I'm radiating all this love to you. And all I'm asking you for is 3/4 of the love I'm radiating to you. And one thing about us, because we're ruled by Venus, the goddess of love, it's hard for someone to match that, especially a fire sign. The only sign that could probably match us, and I hate to say this, or maybe trump us, is a Virgo. Because Virgo are pleasers. Child, I can't wait to get down there to Atlanta to my ex. I know she gonna give me a good time. But Virgos are pleasers. But Virgos are annoying to the Libra because they overplease us. And they overplease us because we want to be the person in a relationship that is catering. We want to be the person to cater to our lover and say, hey, is there anything I can do for you? Can I, make you happy? We want to be that person to put a smile on your face. When somebody tries to put a smile on our face, we love it, but we feel needed when we're able to make someone happy. So, you trying to do things for us, here and there, that's fine. But if you overpowering us with the love, no, we can't have that. We need to have a good balance. Notice everything with the Libra is a scale. So we need to feel needed by being with a sign that almost makes you feel like, I hate to say it, but a slave. So that you, like when you deal with a Leo, you feel like a friggin' slave because they always telling you, go here, go there, do this, do that, pick up this, go around there, cook me this, cook me that. And we feel complete because we're very catering. We're a very catering sign. Like my little sister, the Aries, just in the middle of the night, I would go in her room and ask her when we were younger. I would just be like, just in the middle of the night, just wake up and go in her room and be like, do you need some water? She'd be like, no, Nene. I'd be like, I don't mind getting it for her. She'd be like, Nene, sit your ass down. Go somewhere, sit down. I don't need nothing. And I did it automatically. But we need you not to match it, but to come close to it. And when you don't come close to it, we think that you don't love us. And then we we black out. How about that? We black out. Yeah, let's talk about this. All right? I've said many times that Libras are enamored with glitz, glam, the spoils of life. We love to associate ourselves with status and possessions, right? And what happens is sometimes we falter because of that, meaning that we have money problems sometimes, hence Tony Braxton. We do. We have money problems sometimes. And I can say, honestly, that I have had times where I've had some money issues before. Luckily, I've just been so blessed that I've been able to bounce back. But I've had a time or two where I've had some credit card debt that I was like, this may be a problem here, But I still, love luxurious things. I've grown, and because I've had luxury items, I know that most of that luxury shit messes up just like the cheap stuff do, so you don't need it no more. So I have experienced enough to know that every pair of shoes doesn't have to cost $1,000. Every purse I buy doesn't have to be $3,000. So I've matured in that regard. But we will, like, and I'm going to be honest that, if someone, talking about a Leo, if someone, drives a nice car, or dresses well, it does put them above the rest. Me, because I know my issues, what I had to do was I had to say, you know what, I'm going to buy my own luxury car. So then that way I'm not looking at nobody else's luxury car. And I can always tell a motherfucker, you know what, huzzy, I got my own convertible. Huzzy, I don't need your convertible. So, which, also leads to different kind of problems. Okay, and the final thing I want to scream on us about is that because the Libra is always in search of love, always, or partnership, we can rush into things quickly, and that is my biggest problem. I can rush into something quickly, or that is the Libra's biggest problem. I could rush into something quickly, and I'm telling y'all, I could love somebody's dirty drawers day 1, maybe day 2, day 15, guys, and I be tripping, and by the time day 30 come, I be like, ooh, I'm over this. He around too much. She's smothering me. Get away! I need some space. And it messes people up, and it breaks people's heart because it just comes out of the blue, and it's I'm not proud of it. Even though if I decided to wake up, if I decided to love somebody forever, then I could. But it has to be a particular kind of person, and that particular kind of person only comes along once, maybe twice in a lifetime. And I've had my 2 already, so I don't believe that I'll have it again. Right now, like I said, I ain't looking for nothing. I ain't looking for nothing, so I ain't looking for nothing. Right now, I'm just trying to retire. That's what my goal is, to friggin' retire. So, Libras, I hope you guys are diplomatic, which we are known, because, we like to weigh both sides of the coin and see what's going on. I hope you guys are diplomatic enough not to take offense to this and just realize and just step back and be like, you know what? She did speak. She's speaking truths. So, most of us aren't really like the stubborn type that want to fight the power. We want to keep peace, until we black out. Guys, tell me if you've had that blackout before. Tell me if you've seen yourself had that blackout and you be like, ooh, I did too much. Anyway, guys, let me know what you think below. Peace.